Hey, how's it going there, lovely people of the internet? Welcome back to another exciting video where I speedrun burning my girlfriend's house down. Now, in today's video, we are joined by my girlfriend, who you can probably see behind me right now. Don't worry about her. We are going to burn the house down by the end of this video. Keep watching until the end. Like, subscribe, share this video with all your friends and family, your dog, and also please don't call the police on me.
Just call the fire department. He's going to need it.
Here's our list of ingredients, for anyone wondering. We have whatever the this is, whatever the this is, whatever the, oh, these are eggs.
Okay,
whatever the
to explain?
Yeah, I mean, that would help.
Jesus.
All right, go.
All right, so this is panko.
Okay.
This is flour, and this is the eggs that we need. This is brown sugar. These are peas. This is chicken, like tenderloins. That's half an onion. This is salt and pepper, and then this is just soy sauce that we have.
And what are we gonna make with this?
So we're gonna go ahead and make katsudon, which is just basically fried chicken with rice, and then you're making a sauce with it, essentially.
See, you're making this sound like a lot cooler than it actually is.
It's really delicious.
You sure about that?
Why not? I mean, who doesn't like chicken and rice? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
We about to make fried chicken. Let's go. All right, so where do we start?
So first they want us to go ahead and make the pork loin, which is just the chicken essentially.
Okay.
And then the next huge thing they want us to make is a sauce, because the rice you can cook easily.
Okay.
So do you want to start on the rice, or do you want to do the ingredients first?
I mean, we can start with the rice. I feel like rice is easy.
Okay.
I've never cooked rice before in my life.
Wow.
I feel like all the Asians in the chat right now are just like, y'all better not f this up.
I know, I'm trying really hard not to mess up.
So how do we make this work?
So you're gonna take the rice, and I don't really use a lot of rice because it's just two of us. So I normally put in like up to the first line, or not even up to the first line, because it does expand. And from what I've been taught is that when you add the water in, you do the measurements after. You have to clean the rice essentially.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it.
I feel like I'm the
Come
producer.
here. You have to watch. You see how misty and foggy it is?
Yeah.
So you have to essentially like just turn it around. A cheat that I learned.
We have rice bugs.
You do have rice bugs, so like you can use this and clean it.
Okay.
Because you don't have to use your hand if you don't want to.
All right.
So some people clean it like this, and you see how it's getting foggier?
Yeah. No foggy rice.
No foggy rice. See how it's clear?
That is actually really clear.
Okay, so that's how your rice should look. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the lighting.
Yeah.
But it's really clear.
Okay.
So next thing you do, this is just what I've been taught, okay? And this has always worked for me. So if you take your finger, right, it has to be like a little above an inch, or if not at an inch. So right here is where your water should stop, like a little bit above an inch, if not an inch. All right, so now that we have that measured, you're gonna go ahead and cook.
Okay.
The thing is about rice, you have to check on it and only turn it like just once. Make sure you actually go around and turn it.
So check on the rice and only turn it once. Gotcha.
Because it'll start bubbling, so you got to be careful because it will get all over the counter.
So how long do we have to wait for the rice?
The rice will cook itself, so you don't have to have a timer.
That doesn't make sense.
So you have to just check on it, Evan. Normally with things you need a timer, right?
Yeah.
But for this, you just need to check on it, and let me tell you how.
Why do we not need a timer for rice?
Because normally it self-cooks itself, so you don't need to keep looking at it for as long, because it'll shut off on its own. So it's a self-cooker.
I feel like my girlfriend should just have her own cooking show at this rate.
I just love food, okay? We're gonna cut the pork loin into small cuts. So you're basically gonna cut it into, just use salt and water to clean the chicken. You add a ton of salt because you have to clean all of it.
She's trusting me with what is probably the hardest task right now.
It's really not. The rice was.
If I this up, we get salmonella.
Oh my God, shut up. No, please.
I just want to point that out.
No,
She is trusting me
I don't want to
with
die.
cooking the chicken right now.
I don't want to die.
Yes, I will make this happen. Look,
Hold on, don't drop the chicken in the drain.
Okay, my bad.
I'm afraid now.
All I gotta do is
clean the chicken.
How do you clean chicken?
So it's like cleaning your ass or your arms. So you just gotta like.
What if I've never cleaned my ass before? I know how to clean chicken.
Yeah. So just clean it.
Ew, it looks so gross.
It's chicken. You won't learn how to.
I've literally never touched chicken before in my life. Except I've killed chickens, but I've never had to touch it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
you're such a sissy.
Ew, this is so gross.
God, hurry up.
Ew. Man up. I've never had to
Thank
chicken
you.
before. What do you mean man up, bro?
Are you being delicate with it?
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking clean a chicken.
Let me show you. Okay, so
I've never had to clean
look and watch.
Bro, we're about to get
watch.
salmonella.
Okay, look. Okay, you take the salt. Like if you realize some of the salt is not on it, right? You're gonna take a little bit of it.
Okay.
And you just start cleaning it.
Okay.
Like this. You just start cleaning into it, because if you don't, you're gonna be missing some places. So like you just clean it off, and you feel it's a lot more cleanlier. Now start doing that for the other pieces. You have the salt right here.
Okay.
So go ahead.
If I fuck this up, you know, they're gonna be like, haha, I haven't got salmonella because he f***ed up when we witnessed it happen on Twitch, you know?
I cut it this small because I didn't know how small he wanted it to be, like, cut. But normally it's a lot thicker and longer than that, so you don't have to. Okay, oh, look, here's the rice. Come here.
Oh.
So, okay, you see how the rice is bubbling like this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're gonna take your rice paddle, and you're gonna go ahead and, you see how it's like somewhat cooked?
Yeah.
And it's like bubbling? You're gonna have to only once stir it because you need it to get to all parts.
Wait, why only once?
Because it needs to get to the bottom and the rest of the parts that the water hasn't reached.
Okay.
So we're gonna just try to cut it like the longer ways against the grain, which the grain is just essentially the lines where the chicken is.
Okay.
You see how easy that is to cut because it's against the grain?
So against the grain. This food needs a little bit of a, while she does that.
Oh my goodness. My goodness,
add little
Evan.
spices, you know, just
Spices my ass. What the
there you
heck?
go.
What the heckaroni? I'm over here working my butt off and you're drinking. Drinking, I tell you. If you want it to look like actual katsudon, you don't have to cut it up in half.
in case I get salmonella later.
Oh my god, shut up. Like alcohol's supposed to help. So Evan, I need you to pay attention because the next step is they want us to use salt and pepper.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the chicken and we're gonna cover it in salt and pepper. So go ahead and start putting it into this bowl that you see here. Go ahead and put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, so you take the salt and pepper.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go ahead and mix it in there. And then you're gonna do the hokey pokey with it.
So I take this, okay.
Yeah, take this. Like, you know how you're like decorating?
Gotcha.
Go ahead and decorate the
No,
chicken.
I got this, babe. I'm gonna need to step back as far back as possible. The chat needs to see this.
It's not even a real decoration. Just start shaking that your mama gave you.
What do you mean? No, that
I
worked.
said you f***ed up this
No, I didn't. Okay, fine. I'll fucking.
Just.
But I feel like I did a good job.
You kind of did, but you kind of, now it's all over your fingers.
Yeah.
Just shake what your mama gave it.
Okay.
The other one, your hand,
sorry.
your hand. Shake what your mama gave you, your hand.
Sorry, my bad.
I mean, that's nice too.
This feels so gross, though.
It does feel gross, but it'll taste great later.
I doubt it.
Make sure the seasoning is covered all over the chicken. So Evan, you might have to use 2 hands and just.
2 hands?
Oh my god, he's complaining more than me on a period. Come on now.
Bro, I am from Belize. The men were in charge of killing the chickens.
Oh, so he's saying I should do the work.
And
I'm a woman.
and
treat it like you're massaging me.
this feels weird.
Hey, you seasoned it really well. So go ahead and use the rest of it.
I got you. I'll do it right this time. Right. Ready for this chat? Are you ready for this chat? Chat.
My Jesus.
Chat. I need you to watch closely, okay? Okay? Yeah? Was that better? You know that was good. No! That is the last time I try to entertain you guys. You know, fuck you guys, alright?
So we have 1 tablespoon of water, and we're gonna take an egg. Okay, so they said after that we have to whisk the water and the eggs in the mix together.
I got this.
Do it for me.
I can whisk.
Whisk that bitch.
Excuse me. Let me show you guys how to
Please
beat
don't
an egg.
mess it up.
Okay?
I don't have a lot of eggs.
You gotta beat an egg the way that 18th century men used to beat their wives.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually something my dad told me. That's fucked up, I know. Why do you think I hated my dad?
So the next thing, I have to put that up. So we're gonna take this and coat it in here.
Okay.
You do it lightly because we don't have enough eggs. Use these tongs, take one of the chicken and lightly bathe it, lightly. Get one side, you can do the other end. Yep, make sure all of it's touching it.
How do people use tongs?
Now you put it in the flour. Now make sure it's like lightly covered in it. Don't drown it. Good job. In here.
Oh, in here?
Yeah, and then, because we're trying to listen to what chat says, okay?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go ahead and put it in the panko. And then lightly bathe it in there too.
Yeah, look at that. I'm a pro cooker, fast learner.
All right, go try a piece of the rice.
Try a piece of the rice? I'm gonna die, gamers. This is how we die.
Shut up.
All right, gamers, this is the rice. Right there. We have to try that. How do I need a spoon, don't I? All right.
You're doing good, honestly, Jim said.
All right, let's try it.
So good on you learning how to cook, ranking up in the waifu. Well, let's go.
Ooh, bro, I'm about to be like,
He's gonna be ultimate waifu.
true, dude.
Connor has nothing to like, he'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to have You're gonna win in Connor's book. You're gonna cook.
It tastes like rice.
It tastes good? Like it's cooked?
I wouldn't say it tastes good, but it tastes like rice.
He doesn't like Asian rice.
Well, I think it's because the way the Belizeans do rice.
How do they do rice? Tell me.
I think they add coconut water to give it a taste.
That's probably why you're not used to it, because it's a little dry right now.
Yeah, it's looking good, right?
Looking good so far. I can put them in here, or you could put them in here. I could start on the sauce. You could just slowly put these in.
If I'm gonna burn my stuff, I'll do it live on Twitch.
Remember what the person told you to do. So you take this and you slowly put it over the pan.
Okay.
You do it at a distance.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
And so you're
That's easy.
It is. I mean, you have to, and then you have to turn it over if it needs to.
Wait, I have to turn it over.
Yeah, when it's done cooking,
that's
you'll
like
see it a little bit brown,
That's too
right?
much work. I'll put it in the pan.
So stand where I'm standing.
We'll start there.
Yeah.
Mama ain't raised no bitch. We ain't standing far away from the pan. You see, sis? We stand by the pan.
That makes me really hungry right now.
This is technique.
I haven't really eaten
you know?
breakfast, so like this is really
Boom.
challenging.
Boom. Look at that. Technique, guys. Boom. You like that, don't you?
Okay, carefully, let's just do the first half. And then when they're done, just put
See
it
that?
in this bowl, okay?
Mama didn't raise a bitch.
Put it in this bowl right here when
Okay.
it's done, so that we can make it into the rice.
How would I
and
know when
stuff.
it's done?
It'll turn brown.
Gotcha. I don't even know how to do half of what we're doing.
How
We're
do you
just kinda
feel
doing
about
it.
this, Evan?
So far,
How are you liking it?
it's hard. Ew, this is so gross.
Hurry up! Okay, so do you see how brown this is? Focus, focus.
I will help you. Hold it.
Okay, you guys see how the golden brown is? I don't know if you guys see it because the lighting's a little
They
bit
can see
off,
it. They can
but
see it.
that's how brown I'm trying to make it all around for the pieces before we eat it.
They're saying the chicken looks good.
Thank you. We're trying. Some parts of it are cooked. Try a piece and show them.
Salmonella time, gamers.
Not salmonella time.
Can they see this well?
You just look funny. Yeah, go ahead. How does it taste?
It tastes like fried chicken.
Can I taste it? Oh, that's good shit.
It just tastes like fried chicken.
So they told us to put all the ingredients together. So for a substitute for mirin, we're going to go ahead and just use applesauce, apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And then for the replacement of dashi stock, we're going to use chicken broth.
Alright.
But once again, if you're vegan, you can replace it with anything you need because Google will help you with that. We have soy sauce, we have sugar, and then we have the onions. They want us to thinly slice the onion. Do you want me to do it, or do you want me to show you how to do it?
I will say you do it while I grab a drink.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna cut this in half. I'm using half of an onion because I don't know how much he likes onions. We need 1/4 of this chicken broth, and then 1 teaspoon sugar, 1/3 of an onion. I guess I messed that up.
Not to alarm you, but it sounds like whatever's frying is frying.
Oh, that's right. You scared me. I was like, what's happening?
I joked about burning the house down. Don't actually want to burn it down. Damn, look at that. It's good, doesn't it, chat?
1 tablespoon of soy sauce. So here, tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of.
Is this a tablespoon?
Yeah, here, let me move it over
you
here
sure
so they
this
can
is a
see this.
tablespoon?
Yes, pour it. Doesn't matter how you do it. Okay.
I was just trying to do it correctly, you know?
And then you're gonna use 1 teaspoon of sugar,
Okay.
the brown sugar. Make sure it fills it all the way, as much as you can.
Hey, yo, brown sugar, get your shit in my spoon.
As he beats it to death.
God damn it, brown sugar. This is why I like fucking regular sugar better.
It's brown, isn't it?
No. This is how I get canceled.
All right, so
over brown
now
sugar.
rinse that out, and we have to use 1 tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar.
Who would have thought that the stream that cancels?
It's all right, just do it.
Who would have thought that the stream that cancels me is a stream where I talk about brown sugar versus white sugar?
1/4 of dashi stock. So basically, you're gonna put this into the 1/4 cup. There you go. Now pour that in there. We're gonna crack an egg and whisk it.
I will show you how to crack an egg the right way. This is how weebs crack eggs, okay?
How do weaves crack eggs?
Done.
Go ahead and whisk it.
Gotcha. Whisk it the way my aunt beat me when she was a nun.
Oh my god. Okay, let's start with the chicken and how well it's done.
Would you eat this, chat? Yes? No? Maybe? We made that.
We made that.
Can you believe
We
that?
did it. So the next thing we have to do is we essentially have to let those ingredients we just put in the pan, like put on medium heat over the stove and let it just mixture together and simmer. You don't need to put this much onions. I just put that much because I just wanted to get rid of the onion and because I like onion.
What is the next step?
So what we're gonna do is we're taking I put the bowls of rice right here, right? It's a lot of rice, but they want us to pour that into each one.
Gotcha.
So it has a little bit of sauce because I wanted it more thinner because we have a lot more onions in there. So what it was telling me is I put it in here first, then you put the chicken over it. I hope it tastes good. I'm like so nervous.
I mean, I'm sure it's gonna taste good. I mean, she's cooking it, so of course it's gonna taste good, right? If it doesn't taste good, Uber Eats, baby.
I have to zap this really quick because it has to get really hot for the egg to be cooked over it.
Okay, I'm sure it's gonna taste amazing because she's mostly doing the work. If I was doing it, it would taste absolutely awful.
We're gonna go ahead and try it.
Ooh, okay.
So I have to I'm trying to cook it a little bit more so you can see the egg, but this is essentially what it looks like.
What do you think, chat? On a scale of 1 to 10, How edible does this look? 10 being very edible, 1 being not edible at all. 10, 9.5, 8, I'll take it. I'll take it, you know? Quickly, I want to go ahead and show you guys the presentation. That good, chat? Would you eat this?
So, here we go, we're diving in.
I never really eat on camera, so you know, like this is the amalgamation of everything that we've done here today, you know, which is making this food and now presenting it to you. We get to taste test our atrocity that will give us salmonella.
Just eat the food. You're making me terrified. I'm already scared. We're getting cold. See, look, I told them.
It's not getting cold. It's hot as fuck. If anything. What do you think?
Mmm. Good? Mmm. We did really good.
Personally, I like chicken. I like peas. I don't know if I like rice though, because like I'm more of a, you know, coconut rice type person.
Just mix it in with the rice.
But for me, the rice is actually pretty okay. Surprisingly enough, this is very edible. Like, I can eat this. Yes, everyone get it. We hate Asian rice. No, that's not what I was saying, okay? Not saying that I hate Asian rice. I just like tasting my rice, you know?
Wow, so you're hating on it by dissing it.
The onions do taste good. I wish there was more of like the sauce of the onions, like, because then we just put that over the rice.
Yeah.
For anyone watching this on YouTube, the food tastes great. I am actually really enjoying this so far. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. We are not dead yet from salmonella, but we'll find out in a few days if you follow me on Twitter. Also, what?
I don't want to die.
The point I was trying to make is this has been a great video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share it with your family, friends. Twitch chat, tell YouTube goodbye. And also, you know, yeah, tune into our streams where we do fun stuff like this once in a while. I liked it, and I'm sure you would too.